informed, stay plugged in. Read Next on Sunday and every day of the week.
Hello and welcome to Next News. My name is Ediria Putu. Federal investigators moved fast to place the names of 19 bank chiefs on the National Security Watch List yesterday. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, told Next in Abuja. The bank chiefs are the 5 chief executive officers that were fired last Friday in what industry analysts have dubbed the Friday Bank Massacre, and 14 other executives who currently head subsidiary companies of the 5 ailing banks. However, 3 of the bank chiefs turned themselves in Tuesday night, according to the EFCC spokesman, Femi Babafemi, who gave their names as Bartholomew Ebong of Union Bank, Oke Nwosu of Finbank, and Cecilia Ibru of Oceanic Bank. Nigeria's central bank has published a list of the largest defaulting customers of 5 banks rescued in a $2.6 billion bailout, and warned the debtors to pay up or face legal action. The list of more than 200 companies, individuals and state bodies includes scores of stockbrokers and local oil and gas firms, as well as larger companies including conglomerates Transcore and Dangote Industries, and fuel distributors African Petroleum and Oando PLC. Published on the central bank website, centbank.org, it also includes the governments of oil-producing Delta State and the southeastern state of Ebonyi, the judiciary of Bauchi State, and the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. About 50 passengers on a Virgin Nigeria flight from Accra, Ghana to Abuja, Nigeria yesterday narrowly escaped death when the aircraft developed electrical faults midway into the journey. Those on board went through 10 minutes of a harrowing experience, according to one of the passengers. The passenger, who pleaded anonymity, confided in Next yesterday that it was simply 10 long minutes of hell for the passengers. The Minister of Health, Babatunde Oshotimehin, has asked the Stop Tuberculosis TB ambassadors in Anambra State to create a forum to tackle challenges making its control difficult. Mr. Oshotimehin said this on Tuesday in Awka at the opening of the second Anambra Stop Tuberculosis Week, where the state governor, Peter Obi, and others were honored as Stop Tuberculosis ambassadors. The federal government on Tuesday in Abuja said that the war against corruption in Nigeria was on high course. The Minister for Information and Communication, Dora Akunyili, in a statement, also reacted to the remark made by Hillary Clinton, the United States Secretary of State, who expressed concern over the state of the anti-corruption war during her recent visit to Nigeria. She said that Mrs. Clinton might have been speaking from a point of misinformation when she stated that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, had fallen off in the last 2 years. The National Biotechnology Development Agency says it will collaborate with the Delta State Directorate of Science and Technology to train youths and women on new agricultural technology. The Director General of the agency, Bamidele Solomon, said this on Tuesday in Asaba. He said that the agency was inaugurated in 2001 with the purpose of delivering on food security, affordable health care, and industrial development towards a sustainable environment. The Niger State Governor, Babangida Aliyu, has ordered that 7,672 assorted bags of grain worth 37 million naira be distributed to the public as the Ramadan fast approaches. Mr. Aliyu gave the directive as the flag-off of the 2009 grain distribution and sales on Tuesday in Mina. He said that the grain would be shared in the 274 wards in the state. According to him, essential commodities worth a total of 18.4 million naira have been purchased by the state government for free distribution to all vulnerable groups in order to assist them during the Ramadan. The Olubadan of Ibadan land, Samuel Odulana, on Tuesday distributed 500 safety helmets to commercial motorcyclists in Ibadan. The donation was part of the activities to mark his second coronation anniversary. The Oba, while handing over the helmets to leaders of commercial motorcyclists in his palace at Monaton, Ibadan, said that the gesture was a step towards reducing untimely deaths and rampant accidents among motorcyclists. And now in entertainment news. Michael Jackson will be buried in a private ceremony for family and friends on August 29th, which would have been the pop star's 51st birthday, representatives for the Jackson family said on Tuesday. The Thriller singer died suddenly on June 25th after suffering cardiac arrest. But the reason Jackson's heart stopped, if one is known, has not yet been made public. An autopsy report remains sealed while police complete their investigation into the role prescription drugs may have played in his death and the actions of his doctors. In business news, Nigeria's biggest fixed wireless operator, Starcoms, expects average revenue per year, ARPU, to fall in the second half of the year due to declining purchasing power for consumers in Africa's most populous nation. Starcom's Chief Executive Officer, Maher Kubain, told Reuters late on Tuesday that he expects the firm's blended ARPU, which includes revenues from fixed wireless, broadband, and mobile, to fall to $7 by the end of the year from around $10 currently. After food, clothing, and shelter, the biggest expense for many of Nigeria's 140 million people is making telephone calls, meaning ARPU is a key measure of the health of the real economy. And finally, in sports, Ezekiel Kemboi broke clear in a frantic last lap to clinch the men's 3,000-meter steeplechase World Championship gold medal on Tuesday and extend Kenya's rule in the event. Compatriot Richard Kemboi Matilong took silver with fast-finishing Frenchman Abdella Tari, preventing a Kenyan clean sweep by tipping Paul Koech on the line for bronze. Athens 2004 Olympics champion Kemboi, the only runner to crack the 8-minute mark this year, broke from a 4-man pack 300 meters from the finish and held on to win in 8 minutes and 43 seconds, a championship record. Champions Bielsa United laboured through a 0-0 draw with Warri Wolves in the opening game of the closed-season Globacom Super 4 tournament. Either side could have won the match at both ends of the game, but none took advantage of shocking defensive decisions by the other team. A lethargic start was characterized as the game wore on by misplaced passes, heavy touches, and poor timing. Creativity was in short supply, and except for comical errors from either side, would not have produced a goal in a month of Sundays. Thank you for watching Next News. For details on these and more news stories, please log on to our website at www.234next.com. Thank you and have a good day.